greetings, 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 everyone. We are here today. Today is Thursday. Mindfulness for your mental health. And that's something that we need to deal with all the time. And we want to applaud Teresa Buxton for wanting to be here to help us do that. Let's get started. So, hey, Teresa, it's
Hey,
Thursday.
it's Thursday. We're here.
Thankful Thursday, and greetings. We're glad that you're here and that you took time out of your busy schedule to come and talk to us. I don't know if I said this is LKM Kingdom Living, Leslie's Lessons Learned, and my name is Leslie. So, welcome to everyone. If you have not had a moment to hit that like sign, subscribe, or share, please do that before you get off the channel. So, Teresa, I'm putting it in your hands and just tell us what we're going to be doing today or what we're going to be covering today.
All right. Well, today we are going to meditate. We're going to practice being mindfulness in a formal meditation. And so I know that often when we meditate, I'll say something like, your mind will probably drift off here or there. And when you do, when you notice you have started to drift, just to come back to the breath. And so this what we're talking about today, it's called noting. Noting, like just take a note.
Hmm.
Um and so what it does is you take note of that thought. Once you're aware of it, say you're thinking about, I got to go to the grocery store after this. I wonder when this is going, you know. Um you will just say thinking and go back to the breath. That will help you not to get lost in the story, and it'll help you bring your focus back to your breath. Say your, this was a little challenging for me, but say you have a itch while you're breathing and your knee starts itching. You just say itch or itching, and try not to scratch it. I mean, we tell kids all the time if they have a little mosquito bite, don't scratch it, don't scratch it. And just saying itch and going back to the breath,
Hmm.
that that helps you to put a little pause. Put a little pause in there so you're not reacting all the time. That's what it'll help you do. It'll help you become more mindful in general because you're paying attention to what you're thinking, what you're feeling, or even if an emotion comes up. You have a thought about something you heard on the news, and it, you know, your mind goes there. Well, you don't want to go into the story about, well, this happened, if that would have happened, which is what our not mind can normally do. But if you notice, um, a little anger, a little frustration, or anything like that, whatever comes up, you just say, I'm feeling frustration, and go back to the breath. And so there's not really much leading for me to do because I'll be doing my own. I'll be doing my own. Um,
Okay.
and what's the other point? It does increase, like I said, it increases our awareness, help us to pay attention in general, and then awareness in general, but then self awareness. Like what kind of thoughts are are coming in my mind? What feelings are brewing under the surface? Or
Yeah.
you're mindful. And I've shared this many times, when you paying attention to, maybe a sensation in your body. I may ask you to scan that area, but I had a shoulder pain and discomfort that I really wasn't even aware of. I might have noticed, but I was operating um with it. I might have reached and noticed, oh, I really didn't even notice that my arm could only go so far. But when I was just laying there paying attention, I noticed it. I had I forget what they call it. It wasn't arthritis, some kind of situs, tendonitis, bursitis, something. And I ended up going to physical therapy. It was a thing, but I didn't notice until I stopped and took note. And you may have heard, what does it say? Think about what you're thinking about. This helps you notice what you're thinking about. You may notice, I'm thinking, but there's always thoughts of, um, a certain area of concern. It may be every time I meditate, finances come up, or every time I meditate, I'm thinking about this. So it really does increase your awareness. Um, it reduces your reactivity, gives you space. You know, if you feel a certain way and you can stop and say feeling, then that prevents you from, sometimes, like, some people might react. You're I always use my grandson. He might say something and I'm ready to say something. It's like, hold up, help me not to speak so quickly or respond so quickly. So that's one little tool to add to our meditation process. And I heard something today, and I want to, before we get into the meditation, share. It was just a small clip on social media, and it talked about weathering, and in relation to women, African American women in particular, how we care and work and do so much that internally, I know I would look at somebody and say they look weathered. you know, um, you could tell they may not have taken care of themselves, but we can look kind of good on the outside, but there's an internal weathering that's going on too that impacts our health, the stress and everything that we deal with. And so I said, I'm really, that's enough, that I started going down that rabbit hole a little bit. But it really encouraged me. And that's why I'm grateful I'm on this platform. It encouraged me that this is what I'm doing, the purpose of sharing mindfulness for your mental health. We get the message that we do need to slow down, that we need to take care of ourselves. And it's difficult for us to do that because it's how we're wired. And God has called us to do what He's called us to do. But like it was stated yesterday in another group we were in, you really have to slow down and take care of yourself. And this is just one piece of the puzzle that God is using, through me to share with you all. And I know it's been a blessing to my life. So I just appreciate this platform. And I just wanted to say that before we get into it.
We appreciate you being here and desiring and want to be here.
Mm.
I didn't have to put a rope around your neck and say, "Come on, Teresa." You was willing and able.
Yeah, yeah. Learning how to say yes. Say yes more. But yeah, that's what it is. When you realize how it is serving a purpose, that it is, that what you're doing, what you're sharing, it is helping someone um, in a major way. And so this your whole platform, not just this segment for a few minutes on Thursdays, but how you show up multiple times a week. Um, so thank you. So let's get into our meditation, and yeah, let's do it. Take a few minutes to just settle down, and I invite you to close your eyes. You are welcome to leave them open if that feels comfortable to you, but um, I like closing my eyes. And bringing your focus to your breath. We're using the breath as an anchor to be present. Taking a moment, allowing our mind and body to settle and relax. Notice you're here and your body breathing. And as you focus in on your breath, your mind may start to wander. You may notice thoughts coming up, and you can say thinking and return to the breath. Or you may notice a sensation in your body, maybe a tingling or tightness. And you can just say tingling. Return to the breath. I'm hearing something outside, and then my mind wants to say, what is that? And I'm just going to say sound and return to my breath. Simply noting or taking note of how you're feeling, what you're thinking, what you're experiencing in your body, and return to the breath. I'm going to count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you're ready, you can open your eyes. So that's a practice of noting.
I was like, she better hurry up and say something because I'm gonna be asleep.
Think about
Had to
thinking.
remember I was on the broadcast, not the evening closeout.
Oh, right, right. Yeah.
Oh,
So that's noting. Yeah.
okay.
hmm And I should have said you don't want to get caught up or so much into noting, trying to name everything.
Mm,
Just use it as a tool to, you know, bring yourself back to the breath or whatever it is you're using for
mhm.
her. Yeah. Another meditation, because I did hear sound. Sounds can be so soothing. Um, I was sitting here doing something. I think I was reading, and my daughter had water running out there. I'm like, I think I started getting sleepy. I said, that water you running is putting me to sleep. But you can, I said we were using um, breath as an anchor. You can also just close your eyes and listen to what you're hearing. Not trying to hear certain things, but just noticing what you're hearing. And
Mhm.
so,
It's good. You said you was talking about um, sitting and listening to oh, the water.
mm-hmm.
Water is soothing. Water does a lot of things when you listen to it. You
Yes.
know, it kind of relaxes your inside, I guess I can
Yes,
say.
it does. Yep.
Hmm. Yeah, and so um, water, I've experienced different things from the running of water.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one
Listen
thing,
to the water, being in the water,
one
drinking the water.
look,
Yes.
and one thing they say, this is a little TMI, I guess.
Mm.
They say that when you can't really go to the bathroom, just let water run, and
Mm.
it'll relax you.
Oh,
So
yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, I've heard that.
water is good for a lot of things.
Water is healing. Yes.
Healing, yeah,
Have
more than we realize it, right?
to go deep into that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you was going to say something else. I'm sorry.
No, I was just thinking about how mindfulness is part of it is being curious and being curious because you
Really?
how you're paying attention,
Okay.
you're curious, and I'm thinking about how we're talking about water and how I'm ready to go research more about water.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's so much good stuff, you know,
Hmm.
not a limit. Like God is so
Right.
personal, and to be able to be aware and have
Right.
knowledge about this glorious universe that he created and
Yeah.
that we live in. So
Yeah. That's so true. Yeah.
I'm feeling joyful and grateful today.
Yes. Joyful and grateful. We
Mhm.
are. We
Amen.
are. And we do have a lot to be thankful for. And in his word, he says, in everything give thanks.
Amen.
Yeah. And what a joyful heart is good medicine.
Mm.
There's healing in that joy and happiness
Mhm.
that has healing processes in it. Laughter, healing processes is
Mm.
in it.
Mhm.
So, in all, like you said, all these different things that for years we weren't educated on to
Mm.
understand that it was all a part of our connection, grounding our connection. You
Mm.
know, how
Mm.
we just don't realize how intentional he was about our lives.
Mhm.
You know,
That's so
so
good.
yeah. So thank you,
Thank you.
and listen. If you haven't hit the like sign, share, subscribe, please do so. Thank you for being here, and we will see you. Uh, like I say, I'll see you Sunday, and I'll see you Tuesday, and we'll see you back here on Thursday. Have a good day, everybody,
Thank
and
you.
be